Hey guys, it's Liv. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are making a super fun recipe. We are going to make homemade vegan chicken meatballs, and this is actually going off of a homemade meatball recipe that I made, I think it was last year, but those ones were kind of beef flavored, so we're changing these a little bit to be more like a chicken kind of thing. And then we are going to be making a butter chicken sauce for them. So obviously this isn't a super traditional recipe. It's vegan and we're making some changes, but this was kind of inspired by butter chicken flavors. So that is everything I have to say for now. Let's get into it. So into a food processor or blender, you want to add your fried onions and garlic, your cooked lentils, and I'm using red lentils, but brown lentils also work too, and your ground almonds. And you can use whatever kind of nut or seed you want for this. It doesn't have to be almonds. Then you're just going to pulse or puree that until it is a paste consistency. It doesn't have to be perfectly smooth. It can still have some chunks in it, but you just want it to be kind of incorporated and combined into something that looks like this. Then just add that to a large mixing bowl, and then you can also add in your vital wheat gluten and nutritional yeast. Combine that until it becomes a crumbly mixture, and then you can add in your broth and stir it until it becomes kind of like a spongy dough. Then you can just form about 1 tablespoon size meatballs and put them on a parchment lined baking tray. This is reusable parchment paper, and I highly suggest trying this out. It actually works really well, very similar to regular parchment paper, but it's just a nice kind of zero waste alternative to parchment paper that you use once and then throw away. Then you want to put those in the oven at 400 Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. Meanwhile, in a frying pan, you can add your vegan butter, your chopped onions, and your minced garlic. And you want to fry that for about 5 minutes until the onions begin to soften. Then you can add in all your spices. We're using garam masala, ginger, curry powder, and cumin. And I just like to put these in before the coconut milk so that it kind of coats the onions and gives the spices a second to just combine in the pan. And then you want to add in your coconut milk. I'm sorry, this looks so gross. I tried to shake it up and it was just a nice solid piece on top. But you just want a can of full fat coconut milk, and you can just stir that until it's combined, and then add your 1 cup of crushed tomatoes and a pinch of salt, and stir that all up until it's combined. So you want to heat that over medium-low heat, nothing too high, and just kind of bring it to a simmer, cover it if you have a lid, and let it thicken slightly. And then while that's happening, I just added in some chili flakes just to add some spice. This is optional, of course, if you don't want it super spicy. At this point, your meatballs should be done the 20-minute bake time, so then you can remove them from the oven, flip them over, and bake them for another 10 to 15 minutes until they're kind of firm to the touch and nice and golden brown. So then once the meatballs are done, you can add them into the sauce, and I like to simmer them for a few more minutes just so that everything gets nice and coated in the sauce. The sauce will thicken a little bit as well, which is really nice. So you can just simmer it over like a medium-low heat. I like to serve this over rice. Obviously, if you had some naan bread, that would be really good. And I just garnished it with a little bit of green onion because that's what I had on hand, but you could also do some chopped cilantro if you like that. And yeah, I know you guys are gonna love this, so I really hope you try it out. Okay, let's do taste test. These meatballs, I kind of forgot about this recipe. It's actually so easy, and it's a great one to just make your own meatballs if you don't want to buy fake vegan meat. Oh, it's spicy. Not like super spicy, but definitely has some heat. This curry is so good, so basic, but so flavorful. And the meatballs are really nice because they are kind of like porous, I guess, so they absorb a lot of the sauce, which is really good. They're a little bit dry on their own, like if you don't have any sauce. So that's why I love simmering them in like spaghetti sauce or something like this. I should also mention, you can add whatever you want into this curry. You could add in like half the meatballs and some vegetables. When my sister and I made this, we did like sweet potato, some peas, broccoli, I think, and it was so good. You could also do tofu if you don't have time to make the meatballs. Like the curry on its own is just so flavorful and so good, but I really wanted to try and make these meatballs in a chicken version, and they turned out so well. So definitely make this. If you do, take a photo and tag me on Instagram. I am at itslivbeef. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out my last few videos, especially this one where I show you my new Breville Barista Express espresso machine. That's a mouthful, but it's so fun. It was such a fun video, and I really hope you guys like that one. But also make sure you're following me on Instagram, because for the entire month of October, I am doing a daily outfit of the day video, and it's going super well. People really seem to be enjoying it, so I would love for you guys to check it out. As always, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.